Okay, so we're going to make an unusual building. So I'm going to ask that you go up here to camera, go to standard view, and we're going to do a front view this time. And then we're also going to remove the axis. So come down to view and go to axis, and you're going to click that. And we're going to delete this model. Okay, so we're going to make a big rainbow building. It's going to be an unusual building. So first we're going to get the rectangle tool. We're going to make a pretty good size rectangle. And then we're going to get the arch tool. Now the arch tool, you use it like this. You're going to click on the edge of the rectangle and then click on the other edge of the rectangle. Just click. And then you're going to drag up and you'll get a pretty nice looking arch. Okay, so now you have a rectangle and an arch. Now we're going to go over and get the eraser tool and erase the line between the two of them. And this looks pretty good, but I want to back up, so I'm going to click the magnifying glass and back it up so I got a little room to work. Okay, now we're going to use a new tool, and we're going to go and use the offset tool. So we're going to get the offset and we're going to make the first rainbow stripe. So we're going to go from here and hold on to it and kind of drag it up. So that's the first stripe. Now we need the next stripe to be the same distance away. So we're going to just double click on that stripe and another one will appear, and we'll double click on this one and another one will appear. And this one we need 6: red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Oh, we need one more. Okay, so now it's really big. I'm going to back up again, kind of zoom out. All right, so now we have the top of the rainbow, but we need the rainbow to come down. Okay, so here we are with our pencil tool, and we need to connect the arch to the ground. So we're going to go up here and we're going to start drawing down, and as we start drawing, hold the Shift key down on your keyboard. Okay, then start dragging it over to the bottom of the rectangle so that it makes it the same length. Then lift up on the Shift and then lift up on the mouse, and you should have a nice line, and you can connect those two. Now let's try it over here. You're going to go right here, start drawing down, and then get the Shift and hold it down. Drag it over so that it's the right length. You're going to lift up on the Shift and then, whoops, rats. Okay, let's try it again. We're going to go moving down, hold the Shift key, take it over here so it's the right one. Going to let go of the mouse and then let go of the Shift. I did it in the wrong order last time. And then you can draw between those two. And it should end up being gray like that because then it's all connected. Now the only thing we have to do is draw the lines down. So you know how to do that. Just go through and add all the lines. Okay, so now we've got our rainbow, but we need to add some color. So get the paint bucket, and we're going to add red to the center. Doesn't matter which red you use. But I want you to use the traditional rainbow colors. Usually I say you can pick any colors you want, but I want you to go through and add like red, orange, and then yellow. It can be any shade. It's just that it'll be easier to follow the rest of the tutorial if it's the right colors. So go through and add the colors. Okay, so your rainbow should be looking something like this, okay? And it needs to be these colors. But now we're going to make our rainbow 3D, and so I'm going to move it around a little bit so I can kind of see it go to 3D. We're going to work with the purple stripe of the rainbow first, and we're going to go get the push-pull tool, and I'm going to pull it out just a little bit. Okay, there, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to go and get the blue one, and we're going to double-click it and double-click it again, and it'll, right now it's at the same point the purple one is at, but we want it to be that much further. So double-click the blue one again, 1, 2. Okay, now I'm going to move it around again. Now we're going to go get the green one and get the push-pull tool and click on this one, double-click this one 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now get the yellow and do this one 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now get the orange one, and you got it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, 5. Okay, and then the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it sticks out above it. Okay, so now here is your 3D rainbow. And we're going to use this, we're going to work with this later. So go up to File and go to Save As. And you're going to save it. It'll say Untitled there. I already did this, so it'll say Untitled, but you're going to name it something like Rainbow. And it should be an SKP file so that you can work on it later. And make sure that you save it someplace where you know where it's at. Like I'm going to save mine to the desktop, but you could save it in Documents or Pictures, someplace you know where it's at, and click Save. And I already had one named that, but I'm going to say yes. And now, the next time you open SketchUp, if you go to File and Open, you can find your rainbow file and it should be there. I hope you made a lovely